Honestly, I don't think so. But it would be cool. Yay, we're playing. Oh, I'm playing with 97 overall. I'm playing with him. Isn't there an age limit for YouTube? And isn't it like maybe 13 and older? I'm just wondering. Just look up YouTube. Oh. I mean, I get because all of the really inappropriate content creators, but still. If you have an R301, yeah. Oh, I messed up my 3. Oops. Oh my god, I hate my timing right now. This 96 doesn't even know how to shoot 3s. What? How was that out of bounds? Jesus. This 96 sucks. Hey Siri. Text Ash. FaceTime question mark.
Your message to Ash says hi.
How does it feel to be starting your first game?
Honestly, John, I feel like I got a lot to prove out here. You know, it's some people on this team that put a lot of faith in me, and they put a lot on the line believing in me and having me here. And then it's some people who ain't sure yet, and that's okay. But hopefully tonight...
Take us behind the scenes here. What did Coach tell you when he told you were starting?
Just the usual stuff about the matchups and the schemes and whatnot. You know, it's all good. People be making a big deal like there's something there, but it ain't. Coach just want to win. I want to win. We on the same page, and tonight is just the first step to prove that I can help this team, you know?
Start going. I would record for hours, like, really, you know how they say you got to put those 10,000 hours in? Like, I was passionate. I felt like music was my calling, and it really is. In the studio, working on records, we always played 2K. But I remember when I first got introduced to the park, you able to meet new people online, and I think that's when it really began. Like, I was like, okay.
Now, let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting New York Knicks. At one guard, Evan Fournier. At one forward, R.J. Barrett. At the other forward,
And let's go straight over to this.
Hey, Brian, we've heard a lot of critique of some of the fouls that are called. Ask Warriors head coach Steve Kerr. He said, quote, "We've gotten out of control, gifting offensive players the ability."
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Makes a good point. And now the opening lineup for New York. Barrett plays the small forward with Randall in at the 4. Derrick Rose is out there with Evan Fournier. And it's Robinson in at the 5 down low. And for Indiana, Sabonis and Turner work together inside. On the wing, LeVert and Warren. And it's Curry in at the point. And two conference rivals facing off here. Grant, what were some of your fiercest rivalries at the NBA level?
You know, when I was in Detroit, it had to be the Hawks, and I think probably the Bulls. I think the Bulls were everybody's rival in the Eastern Conference back then. And then, of course, in Phoenix, we had some real battles with the Lakers.
Now here's Warren with the drive. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Nice move towards the basket there. You gave T.J. Warren a little too much room. He's going to want to score.
Rose gets rebounded by Indiana. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
And these two teams will face off against one another 4 times. It should be fun.
And guys, this first meeting always sort of sets the tone for how the rest of the season series will play out. For teams that know each other this well, this initial game is a big one. Man, he's had 3 good looks at the basket and nothing to show for it.
LeVert, that's good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Rose with the bucket.
Rose.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 3 to get this one going.
It's hard to think about Domantas Sabonis without thinking about his father. Arvydas Sabonis is one of the first great Lithuanian players in the NBA.
Curry's shot is off. For New York, they've gone 1 of 4 to start. Here's Barrett. There's the drive. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist.
The man was wide open there, and Julius Randle understood the timing to get him the ball to get that score.
And in talking about Domantas Sabonis and his father, it's striking how many Lithuanian players have made it to the NBA.
Yeah, it's not a short list. Domantas is one of many. His father has a plaque in the Hall of Fame, and I'm betting there'll be a few more before too long.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Indiana foul. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Down low. Here's Rose. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Rose has got his second basket on the night.
Now, this kind of balance is going to make a huge difference in R.J. Barrett's improvement in the league. When to score and when to be the assist maker.
And here's Curry for 3. Curry with another miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Inside, here's Rose. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard.
An impressive shot blocker. Turner's combination of size and timing on defense is so valuable.
Count that one.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Now here's Barrett. Pass to Robinson. Outside Fournier. Now here's Barrett. 6 to shoot. And the shot goes down.
RJ is going to improve year after year on the skill to recognize plays and to stay a step ahead of the D.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
One thing you know when defending Barrett, he wants to get to the rim every chance he can.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Lamb's check. Substitution here for New York. Randall, he's checked in for Robinson. Fournier comes in for Barrett. Quickly is checked in for Burks. And Rose is subbed in for Walker. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Nails it. And he's 1 for 5 with that one. And you know, Grant, on his attacks to the basket, Barrett is looking for points, a foul, or both.
Oftentimes initiating the contact, too. As he gets more established in the league, he'll get more calls to go his way.
So on the floor for the Knicks, Bullock and Randall make up the 2 forward spots. Emmanuel Quickly is out there with Derrick Rose. And it's Toppin in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Sabonis. Randall pulls down the board.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
New York trailing.
Indiana foul. That's his second personal foul.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
His offensive output just isn't there tonight, but his teammates have found a way to pick up the slack.
On the attack, Rose, and rejected. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Here's Duarte. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Kept alive, and Sabonis slams it in.
And how about Sabonis getting up there and rising up to slam down?
New York has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Pass to Quickly. Let's go with a 3. Knocks it down from distance. Quickly's got 5 now.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the 3-ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
Outside Curry. Here's Duarte. Back to Curry. Uses the glass on the layup. Curry's got 4 points this quarter. And if the name MP sounds familiar, it might be due to his high school days. Through social media, he had a major presence when he was a teenager.
It caused MP to gain a lot of fanfare at a young age. Now, he'll have to work hard to shed the image of being a social media star and be viewed as an NBA star.
New York calls timeout.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
And the Pacers making a change here. Turner's checked in. Barrett's checked in for New York. Kemba Walker comes in for Rose. Outside Barrett. Back to Walker. Wide open look. He squares up and sinks it. Give him 8 points now.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
To the paint. Here's Here's Sabonis. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Lamb's checked in for Warren. Brogdon comes in for LeVert. And it's McConnell in for Curry. Robinson, he's checked in for New York. Burks comes... And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Pacers up by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, you look at T.J. McConnell. He's been playing really well.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
On the wing, LeVert and Warren. Sabonis and Turner work together inside. And it's Curry in at the 1. That's the group for Rick Carlisle getting going here in the second half. Well, we've seen the rise in advanced metrics in the NBA, Brent. New numbers like effective field goal percentage. What do you think of them?
Well, I like them because, BA, they give you a better evaluation of the player and maybe the shot selection and how it is you can find more efficiency in the way that some guys approach what they do offensively.
Curry's shot is off. New York shooting at about 44% so far. On up the court. And Fournier with the basket on the assist by Randall. And the Knicks lead by 1.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Offensive rebound, Sabonis. Good work defensively by Randall. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that about wraps it up. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Nice to see everybody.
All right, MP. Now, you wanted more minutes. You used your position with your GM to force that issue. And then you went out and well, played the way you did.
I'm sorry, is there a question in there, Frank?
Well, yeah, I guess the question is, given how things turned out, how do you feel now?
Let's just get this out of the way. Yeah, I didn't play up to my standards, Frank. You know, I got too much talent to play a game like that.
All right, share with us. How big of an apology do you owe Harvey Lesser?
I don't, Frank. I mean, Mr. Lester, he drafted me. He pushed me to be in the starting lineup. And I think the whole reason he took the chance on me, or both those chances, was neither one of us are afraid of taking big swings, man. He knows I got his back, and next game, I'm going to do my thing, and this won't even be a memory.
Well, only time will tell, though, you know, right? Thanks, MP.
Thank you. I think that's enough for today. Thank you all.
Wait. Hey D, hey Bing, head of our, hey Ma, hey NG, hey One, dans la douche, great Bing， 我是一个比你球更高的卫星，嘿 Zwan， yeah AP， 按下宝宝按钮让敌人追击，电话那个响开个跨会议，写给亚洲或者看看汇率。
你的老板他要给我面子，I do what I want，从来 来不受任何限制，和我近距离接触只能通过电视。我拉着黑带 A， 甩着我的辫子，在我面前摆拍摄影机，炫耀我的珠宝，把裤子拉得低，故事里散发的范儿，你看我的哪里就有。
我们还 brother 像 HOT F4P 投射 B2K， 海豹部队天你。
Yo, what's up, man?
Hey, man.
See, you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
You got it. Come on, man.
Let's go. Just like that.
Hey, right here.
Now we're rolling.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.